Bonjour, Passport to Romance, Chapter 13, Ante Up. Travel expands the mind and fills the gap. Shedda Savage. We're all having a great day. After the regatta, you head to the swanky hotel with a casino on the first floor. Yvette handles check-ins and then motions for you over for a word. You and your friends are in one of the hotel's top suites. Wow, thanks, Yvette. This isn't a reward, John. This is a favor from Carlisle. Evidently, he wants to make sure you're close at hand for your little game later. Are you mad about the poker match? I think our viewers will... The only thing I'm mad about is your friend's performance at the regatta today. I've never seen a group of people mope so much while sitting in the lap of luxury. Yvette, we did our best. I know things are a little tense today, but we still managed to create some good content. The content was passable at best. Your friends were absolute limp noodles. And if your companions aren't fully invested in Wanderlust, then they're of no use to the blog. They are invested, I promise. They care just as much as Wanderlust about it being a success as a... Good, then prove it. Eva turns on her heel and walks away reeling. You head back to your friends. That looked unpleasant. It's, nothing, don't worry. Aww, you keeping secrets from your friend? You all head up to the suite, which is even more luxurious than you had shared in Berlin. Wow, nice digs. Pull up the live stream, determined to capture something good for the blog and prove you've been wrong, but your friends move purposefully out of the way as you begin to film. I really don't feel like living it up in the sweet Carlisle got for us. I think I just need a little quiet time to recharge. I second Samia's motion for quiet time. No worries, you guys should rest. Let me handle this. Turn the live stream on to your face and put on a wide smile. It's official, followers. We are living the high life. First a box of the regatta and now a hotel suite above a casino. When I first started this blog, I thought I'd be budget traveling all of Europe. But your support has made it possible for the blog to go places I never thought it could. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for being so amazing. You are one of the luckiest travelers I've ever seen. I bet you'll win big at the casino tonight. You read through the comments and then tuck your phone away. Hey, Marissa? We'd better figure out how we're gonna afford the buy-in for our poker match tonight. Oh, right. I confront you both. Elliot, no, you already lost money to Carlisle. The whole point is us to win it back. I agree with John, but my wallet isn't exactly bursting with cash either. I'm not sure a poker match is the best way to stick it to Carlisle anyway. If he suggested it, it probably means he's good at it. That's a good point. It might be hard to beat him at his own game in a place he's already clearly comfortable. I think we need to be careful. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Speaking of which, I was just thinking about the buy-in. We don't have a ton of cash, but what about collateral? Yes. I bet he'd jump at the chance to humiliate us by taking away something that really matters. Whoa, guys, you realize you'll actually have to bet the valuable thing you're talking about, right? And not to put too fine a point on it, but either of you have a load of portable wealth you're carrying around that we're unaware of? Marissa fishes through her bag and pulls out a diamond necklace and a pair of matching earrings in triumph. These were gifts from Tristal. Carlo can throw them in the ocean for all I care. But I'll tell him they are a very precious gift from my grandmother. She gave them to me right before she died. That is diabolical. Do you really think that will work? I think it might. After all, Carlisle's not playing this game because he cares about money. It's all about ego. Good thinking, Marissa. Now for one last thing. If we're gonna face Carlisle in his own den, then we need to put on some armor. And by armor, I mean fashion! Marissa makes an excellent point. Outdressing Carlisle will catch him off guard before the game has even started. I'm not sure I brought anything fancy enough. If that's the case, I might be able to help. I have an extra suit that Should fit you, if you'd like. So, he has a suit. We're charged diamonds for it. I still don't get this concept. Pixelberry could be charging us for other things for the diamond choice. But no. No, I'm gonna go with this. I look actually well. I look dapper, as they call it these days. If I'm going into unfamiliar territory, I gotta wear something I'm comfortable in. Always a good strategy. Your friends change and return in their own formal wear. Wow, looking good, guys. You know it. That was what you had on. I guess we'll do. He looks dapper. Come on, let's take a group photo. Not every day we're all dressed up to the nines. Cheese! You look at the photo and realize no one is smiling in it but you and Marissa. Yikes, you guys look, you're posing for a mugshot. Sorry, just feeling a little nervous for you guys. It feels like so much is on the line. Same. And I think I'll do a better job at looking excited once I've got dinner with my brother out of the way. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to meet him in a few minutes. I should head out. Dinner with your brother? That doesn't sound so bad. He's booked us a 5-course meal. The lecture's going to be endless. Elliot, do you need a bodyguard? From my own brother? Possibly. Do you happen to have an experience preventing methodical murder? I'm more of an expert in the art of moral support, but just say the word and I'll come with you. It would be a big help. Well then, let's go. You and Elliot head out to the hotel and walk over to the restaurant. Thanks for coming with me, Joan. It's hard to describe how much I've been dreading this. Encourage him. I know your brother can be hard on you, but I'm sure there's a way to make this civil. Trust me, when my brother's on the warpath, there's no way to control the conversation. Let's just get this over with. Follow the hostess to the restaurant, to the table where William and a young woman are seated. As soon as you arrive, waitstaff lay appetizers out. Elliot! Ah, you made it. I was half convinced you'd skip town on me again. William. Apologies. Where are my manners, Astrid? This is Elliot's friend, John. John, this is my fiancée, Astrid. Ah, pleased to meet you. To your surprise, Astrid rises and greets you with a warm hug. It's so great to meet you. I positively love your blog. Are you and Marissa really going to face off against Carlisle in a poker match tonight? We are. Brilliant. Hope Carlisle gets what's coming to him. Are Marissa, Samir, and Amit around? I was really hoping to meet them. No, they're back at the hotel, but I'm sure you could meet them later. Oh, that would be amazing. After following your blog, I feel like I know them. I'm so glad Elliot has found a group of friends to travel with. He's been drifting around by himself for so long. Yes, well, that's why we're here to talk about. Is it? You can feel the tension building up in Elliot as William gestures for you to take your seats and you all settle around the table. I'll get straight to the point. Over the past few months, it's become abundantly clear to me that you are far more interested in satisfying your own wanderlust than occupying your role within the company. Therefore, I think it's high time you step down from the company's board of directors. William pulls a folder out of his briefcase, slaps it on the table in front of Elliot. Hey, Elliot, I thought this was going to be all evening. I've had the paperwork drawn. You can't be serious. Oh, but I am, unlike you. You've neglected your responsibilities, your legacy, to what? Gallivant around Europe with... William. It's not that simple, man. There has been a ton of extenuating circumstances for your family lately. Don't you think you can cut Elliot some slack? Elliot and I suffered the same extenuating circumstances, and I've still managed to hold up my end of the company. Just because you suffer the same loss doesn't mean you're going to react in the same way. So maybe throwing yourself into work is what you needed to cope, but that's clearly not what Elliot needs. I can take it from here, John. Elliot's voice is quiet, but his expression is full of steel. You can't honestly expect me to make a decision like this out of the blue. I thought it would be an easy decision to make. You've been gone for months, you've refused all contact. What else am I supposed to conclude other than you want out of this life? So here it is, I'm giving you your out. Elliot shoves his chair back. and stands, sending William a seething glare. Seeing as you already know my mind, I guess we're done here. But you haven't even eaten anything. Elliot. Before William can finish, Elliot turns and stalks away. You hurry to follow Elliot, but William stops you. Please, can you at least make sure he considers it? William, that was totally uncalled for. You tried to rip out one of the connections he has left to his family, and you expected this to go well? I know you think you're being harsh, but absolutely nothing else has gotten through to him. I'm only trying to do what's best for him and the company. Maybe you should try telling him that sometime. Elliot cares about your opinion, William, no matter what you may think. You're the only family he has left. Just think about that. Outside the restaurant, you find Elliot leaning against the restaurant's brick facade, staring down at the sidewalk. Elliot, are you okay? I knew my brother was upset with me, but I truly did not see that coming. That can't have been easy to hear. I may have reacted poorly. Maybe, but William wasn't exactly on his best behavior either. Maybe William's right. I haven't exactly been there for the company. You haven't exactly had a normal year either. It's no excuse to leave my parents' legacy in chaos. Whatever you decide, Elliot, just know that I'm here for you. Thanks, John. At least I know you're in my corner, even if my own brother isn't. The two of you leave the restaurant and head back to the hotel. As you approach, you see a small crowd gathered on the sidewalk. I wonder what's happening over there. Nothing I care to investigate at the moment. I need to go have them think. I'll meet up with you later. You bid farewell to Elliot and head over to the crowd, where spot Marissa and Samir. John, you're just in time. These local artists are making the craziest drawings with sidewalk chalk. You appear at the sidewalk to see that it's been filled with colorful, gorgeous drawings. Wow, I didn't know you could do that with chalk. It's really cool, isn't it? Oh, I love the guy, real quick. I love the guy who goes around and paints, like, waterfalls, and it looks so 3D, as if there is an actual waterfall. It's amazing what he can do with sidewalk chalk. Samir, why don't you join them? Me? I don't know. I wouldn't want to get in their way. This really isn't my medium, but it does make me want to draw something. You should totally jump in, Samir. Yeah, jump in, girl! This sort of art seems like it's at your level. Oh, snooty voice. Oh no. Your heart sinks as you turn to see the speaker, who is none other than... Lazy Technique in Permanent Medium. Yes, this seems like the perfect venue for your little hobby, Samir. Excuse you? Samir is working on an art history degree. She knows her stuff. Roan, don't you mind your own business? Nobody asked for your opinion. We're all here just to enjoy the art. Do you realize how much of my opinion is worth? You should be grateful I'm not charging you. Well then go away. You know what, Sir Brownon? If you think this art is so terrible, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? Yeah, if you're so much better than these artists, then prove it. Huh, that would hardly be a challenge. Then maybe you should go up against me. Oof, we're doing this. Samir's hands ball into fists at her sides as she stares Brown down, looking as fierce as you've ever seen her. You. If you think I'm such an amateur, then it should be no problem for you to beat me in a draw-off. Draw-off? I've never heard of anything so pedestrian in my life. It hardly sounds worth my time. Convince Brown to take up Samir's challenge in this exclusive scene that'll boost Samir's confidence and increase your follower count. We're doing it! If you're too afraid to challenge an amateur, then you must not be very confident. If you're really that good, winning should be a piece of cake. Fine, I'll participate in your little challenge. But when I humiliate you in front of your followers, don't say I didn't warn you. You pull up your live stream and begin to film as Marissa procures some sidewalk chalk from the local artists. Alright followers, I'm pleased to announce that your very own Samir has challenged Browan to a draw-off. What should the rules be? Let's keep things fair. Set a time limit, have them draw the same thing so it's fair, and have the crowd vote on the winner. We're all too biased, we'd totally vote for Samir. You raffle off the rules suggested by your followers. Those seem adequate. Works for me, but what are we drawing? How about a famous monument like the Eiffel Tower? You know I specialize in landscapes, right? This is too easy. We'll see. Let's say the time limit is 10 minutes. Fine, let's get this over with. Ready, set, draw! The gathered crowd lets out a cheer. Samir and Brown each begin attacking their patch of the sidewalk with chalk. And we're off, ladies and gents. Talented amateur Samir faces off against the seasoned artist Brown in the first ever Wanderlust draw-off. Go, Samir! Do the thing! Win the draw-off! Do the thing. Wow, these ladies are really good. Are you sure this is a travel blog? It's called Variety! Hey, Samir, we got new followers. Really, that's awesome. Are you here to please the masses, or are you here to make art? Why don't you worry about your own art? Actually, she's here to beat you. We're having a perfectly nice time until you came along and started criticizing everyone. Maybe if you just let people enjoy things, Samir wouldn't have challenged you. Enough commentary. You're distracting me. Are you sure you're not distracted by your giant ego? Ooh, and that is smack talk from our favorite contender. You heard it first, viewers. Samir came to throw down. Will you stop? This biased commentary is making my ears bleed. Are they, though? That depends. Are you going to shut up and draw? Because right now, all you're doing is complaining. Just leave me in peace. I'm trying to create. You whisper dramatically to your viewers, loud enough for Brown to hear. And so the contest continues. Bowling Brown versus sweet and sassy Samir. Later, as the clock winds down. Time's almost up, ladies. Polish off those finishing touches. Samir and Brown hurry to finish the drawings to the delight of the gathered crowd. You can do it, Samir. Show them what real art is, Brown. New comments. Samir is so good. Go, go, go. You can do it. Be Miss Snoots, Patty Doo. Just sitting here humming game show theme songs for the final countdown. And it's over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Put down your chalk and step away from your drawings. You look down at the sidewalk as the crowd gathers to look. Brown's Eiffel Tower is plain and minimalist, and only a few lines and very little color. Next to her, Samir's drawing bursts with light and color, reminiscent of the time you and your friends all saw the Eiffel Tower lit up from the boat. Artist, can you tell the voters a little bit about your drawings? My Eiffel Tower is a comment on power and structure. I went with the most sophisticated style, highlighting the maturity of the piece. It looks kind of soulless. You have no idea what you're talking about! Samir, how about you? I was inspired by the joy that the image of the Eiffel Tower brings. Paris is a place of color, light, and excitement. It's also somewhere I've made wonderful memories with wonderful people. I wanted to bring that feeling of adventure and love to the drawing. Glance down once more at the drawing. Samir's full of life and vibrancy. Brown's harsh and gray. Alright, crowd, we're gonna do this an old-fashioned show of hands. Everybody who votes Brown raises your hand. A few hands go up in the crowd, and Marissa does a quick count. 7, 8, 9 votes for Brown. Alright, everybody voting for Samir, raise your hands. Marissa does a quick count, beaming as she quickly surpasses 9 votes. 19, 20. That's 20 votes for Samir. Samir beat Brown in a sidewalk chalk challenge! And there you have it, folks. Samir is the undisputed winner of the first ever Wanderlust draw-off. Thank you all, but I'd like to give due credit to my opponent. Samir turns to Brown and extends her hand. You're a great artist, Brown. You pushed me to do better. Brown stares at Samir's hand with venom and crosses her arms. Let's get something straight. You only won because this rabble was openly campaigning for you. Popularity will win over true taste every time, it seems. Hey, Mir. One fair and square. Everybody saw the drawings with their own two eyes. If Samir wasn't better, they would have voted for her. Wouldn't have voted for her. It's cute that you believe that. You know what, Brown? I've had it with you. When I first met you, my instinct was to admire you. But when you looked at my work, all you wanted to do was tear it apart. I didn't understand why. And then I realized, the truth is you feel so insecure about your art that you try to squash the people around you, so you can feel better. But you can't squash me. I don't care if you like my art. My drawings bring me joy. And somehow, your art has only made you bitter. Oof. It's so true. So true. You tell her, Samir. Your friends might think highly of you, but the truth is you'll never make it as an artist. You don't have what it takes. We'll see about that. Rowan turns and stalks away, her heels clicking angrily on the pavement. Samir, I'm so proud of you. I don't know where that came from. Look, passive-aggressive, it's okay. We're all like that. At least the good ones are. But I'm proud of me, too. Come on, this calls for celebration. In high spirits, you, Marissa, and Samir head to the hotel bar. You find Amid and Elliot already there and fill them in on Samir's victory. And before Pixelberry goes, specifically, Amid is drinking water. Maybe Sprite. Well done, Samir. Someone needed to take that woman down a peg or two. All we have to do now is beat Carlisle, and this night will be complete. I'll drink to that. Cheers! After finishing your drinks, you realize you still have some time to kill before the poker game. Hey, does anybody want to go check out the rooftop garden? It's supposed to be stunning. I do like the picture right above her head right now, the sunset with the waves. Pretty. And secluded. I heard they only have tables for two up there. Invite one of your friends to boost morale and deepen your relationship with them. You've got Elliot. Pretty much all of them, right? Just spent 17. Leave me alone. Your friends shrug. I suppose it's best if we stick together before the game. We don't want to risk being late. Order another round of drinks and hang out in the bar until it's time to head to the casino. We're all in this together. Rawr. You all head into the casino where the floor manager greets you. He leads you to a private room with a single poker table and a full bar. You enter to find Carlisle, Rowan, and Yvette already there, drinks in hand. Good evening, or may I say, happy midnight. You brought the whole gang, I see. I should hope so. Surely they wouldn't pass up on such a chance to capture something so compelling for the blog. Of course. Yvette eyes you and your friends critically. Wordlessly, Yvette trades a glance with Rowan, who rolls her eyes at your entire group. You mad still? Help yourself to the bar. We have a few rare vintages you're not likely to encounter anywhere else. Try me. I don't think now's the time. You need to keep your heads clear. I can see you're not short of unwarranted optimism. I'll have, water. Suit yourself. But then, I suppose I shouldn't expect you to appreciate the finer things in life. Finer things will be me celebrating once I kick your ass! I don't need a fancy drink to enjoy life, or are you just nervous to face me sober? Hardly. Enough with the talking already. Somebody get me a martini and let's do this thing. Tell me, did you both manage to scrape together your life savings for this game? We didn't come to be insulted by you, we came to play. Marissa lays out the diamonds and feigns a look of sadness. These were my grandmother's. She gave them to me before she passed away. Carlisle inspects the items, clearly unimpressed. How charming it must be to think something so small and piddling has such great value. It'd be fun to take it from you. Carlisle, enough stalling. Are we going to play, or are you going to showboat all night? Rubio, deal them both in. The game is no limit, Texas Hold'em. You each have 5,000 euro to start. Good luck, players. May the best of us win. 5,000. I don't know how to play this game, but here we go. After several hands, you and Carlisle are fairly even, but Marissa's down half her chips. Bet 500. Paul. Marissa looks coolly at Carlisle from across the table before tossing more chips onto the pile. Raise, 1,000. Feeling optimistic on this round, are you? And you aren't? Raise, 2,000. All in. I fold. Smart move. No commentary from the peanut gallery, please. Let's see your cards. Carlisle flips his cards over with a smirk. Full house. Krista's shoulders tense. You can tell, even before she flips her cards over, that she lost. Flush. Diamonds. The hand goes to Carlisle. Oh no. Marissa's out. The dealer pushes a significant pile of chips in Carlisle's direction. I'm sorry, John. I really thought I had him. Marissa, don't worry about it. I mean, if I had a flush, I might have gone all in too. Goodness, it looks like this game is going to be quicker than I thought. No one likes a match that's over too soon. Yvette shoots a pointed look in your direction. I don't give a crap about you, shut up! Excuse me for a moment. Head to the bar with Marissa and gesture for your friends to huddle up. Alright guys, you've been watching from the sidelines. Any tips on how to beat Carlisle? If he's got a tail, I haven't been able to find it. Maybe it's not what you need to do to beat him, John. Poker is all about reading the other player, right? But you're saying... we should try and distract him? Yes, exactly. That's a good idea. We distract Carlisle to keep his focus off of you, John. That might work. We could draw Bro into a fight. Carlisle seems pretty sensitive to people chatting during the game. Love it. Make it happen, Elliot. No. Make it happen, Samir. You head back to take your seat at the poker table. Ah, if you're quite finished, let's play. As you consider your pair of twos, Elliot saunters over to Brown and examines her bottle of wine. The 1982 boudoir. Interesting. Interesting. Please tell me that wasn't a weak attempt to insult the vintage that put boudoir on the map. Hardly. I was more intrigued by the notion that your taste in wine is antiquated as your values. Again, Carlisle begins the round of betting. I'd hardly call having taste an antiquated value. Darling, could you please keep it down? Apologies, we were just discussing the merits of a drink from the age of the original Nintendo. I feel like Captain America right now. I get that reference. John, it's your bet. Glance at the board, there's a 2, a queen, a king, and then another 2. I have 4 of a kind that might just do it. If I go all in, Carlisle might get spooked because he wasn't paying attention. I just have to hope he doesn't have better cards than me. I raise, all in. Carlisle has his head turned away from the table and at your friends. If anyone is doing anything not related to poker, they can either leave or desist at once. Yvette shoots you a disapproving look as your friends all regroup by the bar. Carlisle, I'm surprised you can't multitask. Get up and do something. We're all waiting here. So your opponent is going all in. What? Oh, let's see. You do your best to keep your face neutral as Carlisle glances at his card, smiles, and then shoves his chips to the center of the table. All in. Glance at your friends as the dealer lays out the turn. Marissa throws you a wink. Carlisle throws down a king in triumph. Looks like Lady Luck is on my side tonight. King's full of queens, and you? Fake everyone out. Taunt Carlisle. I'm gonna taunt. Oh, the mighty have fallen. Make way, Carlisle. We're 4 of a kind. What happened? We won! Way to go, John. OMG, you won. That's how it's done! Okay, new followers. Your friends hurry over to congratulate you. I should hug Samir. You know what? High five everyone. No, hug Samir. Turn to Samir and she throws her arms around you for a hug. I don't like being at odds with anyone, but I have to say today was really satisfying. First Brown, now Carlisle. I can't believe we pulled it all off. None of it could have happened without you, Samir. Oh, John. Darling, please tell me we don't have to put up with these pedestrians much longer. It's getting boring. Carlisle's been staring in disbelief as the dealer stacks up your chips, but at Browan's words he stands abruptly. Carlisle, good? But Carlisle walks away without acknowledging you, pulling Yvette into a hushed conversation. Oh, guess I won't say good game then. After a hushed conference with Yvette, Carlisle breaks away and strides back over to you. I hope you all enjoyed your momentary triumph. Sergey! A beefy bouncer appears in the entrance to the private room. Yes, boss. My god, he's everywhere. Okay, Pixelberry. I will give you permission to use my face. Please. This group will be checking out tomorrow. They are not to be permitted back on the casino floor for the remainder of their stay. Yes, boss. Wait, you're kicking us out? You have everything you came for, don't you? There's no need for you to stay any longer. Carlisle, I'd like a word with John. The rest of them can go. Carlisle nods and Sergey escorts your friends out of the casino as Yvette pulls you aside. Yvette, you're not seriously going to let Carlisle treat us like... Carlisle is free to do what he wants with his guests. You want to know the conversation I just had with him? Not really. Carlisle just demanded that I fire you and all of your friends. What? Yvette, you can't do that. Can't I? At any rate, I convinced Carlisle I wouldn't fire you, but the cost of losing him as a business associate isn't worth the price of keeping your friends, especially since their performance lately has been unimpressive to say the least. But they're the reason people watch the live stream. Our viewers want to see all of us together. I disagree. You are the one viewers write into with their comments, and you are the only one who is truly committed to create content. Which is why you are the one who's going to be going on to Ibiza tomorrow without your friends. Yvette's kicking your friends off the blog. What will you do? Find out in the next chapter. It's simple. So, I've already predicted what Pixelberry is going to do. And it's actually something that's really smart. Who's ready? Okay, if you're ready, I hope you're staying. It's going to take about 12 seconds to explain. So, you know how William and Elliot have a big company, right? And you know how it's all about traveling and other things? Be a shame if suddenly William thought, here is one of the spearheads of the board traveling around, being part of this blog that they could showcase on their site, or they could even create a new site, or maybe they have an outlet or something that they could use, or I'm sure own for advertisement purposes. That is a big setter, far bigger than William. I know. I know. It's just common sense. That way, it would cool William off. Elliot would still be partaking in part of the company, while also being a very public face of the company, and showing what possibly the family has to offer for those who want to travel and whatnot. Look at that, guys. I just solved the book in, 20 seconds or less? That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you'd like to support me and my content. And hey, guess what? We're on Notify. So pretty much what that means is there's a small little app out there that a fellow content creator has made that will actually notify you of when I upload content. What that means is there will be a notification, just like YouTube should be doing, or does like maybe 1/10 of the time for all of the content creators that you are subscribed to. There'll be a notification that pops up, you hit it, it takes you straight to YouTube. No joke. It does what YouTube should be doing. It also does what Twitch is doing, But you can watch me on Twitch, you can watch me on Google Chrome if you like, things like that. It's a app that is just fantastic, and you guys really should check out. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. Catch you all in the next video. Peace out.